Hi, good morning. Sorry, it's good evening. Good evening. How are you? Is my voice is audible to you and is it clear? Is it clear? Very good evening. Yeah, clear. Okay. Very good evening, Yogita. Reshma, good evening. Madhavi, Anupama. Yeah, Shivaram,
Good evening, sir.
very good evening. Yeah, in arithmetic all, in that batch, each and every video which is related to the first fundamentals, and the numbers, fundamentals, number systems, and as well as the averages. Everything is already uploaded. You please go through all the videos, and at present we are just entering into the mixtures and allegations. Mixtures and allegations. Is my video clear? Is my video clear to you? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, Madhavi. Yeah, moving ahead. Today's class, it's mixtures and allegations. Most of the questions can be solved through mixtures and allegations. In these mixtures and allegations, generally what you will get is the questions like the cheaper price and the dearer price will be given to you, and the average price, whichever it may be, they will give to you, and you should find it out. Okay, and the average price is here, and the cheaper minus the average price you will get here, average minus cheaper, and the dearer in the sense the costliest price, the cheaper in the sense the low price. So it is just the price difference, and the cheaper means lesser price, dearer means highest price. This is just two different prices. This can work in two different prices, and the average price is given here in the middle. That is, we are just making it as mixtures and allegations, and we are just going to solve these type of problems. So the dearer is the costliest price minus average. So the dearer minus average and the average minus cheaper. So this is how we will follow. So this is the logical approach, and this is the theoretical approach. So here, to find a ratio, how it depends, and what we should find it out, and how the questions will be, everything we will solve today. Okay, here the allegations is a simplified, faster technique to solve the problems based on weighted average. So weighted average in the sense, so in average, in the previous classes, what we found is, so average means sum of all quantities divided by number of quantities. So this is what the average means. Is it clear? Is it clear? If it is clear, type CLR in the comment box. If it is clear, type CLR in the comment box. If it is clear, type CLR. Very good, very good. In a same way, the weighted average means there are few quantities. So quantity 1, so number of quantities is quantity 1, and the average is A1. So quantity 2 consists average 2. So this is the total quantity, total average, total what we require to find it out. So the average of the averages. So this is what a weighted average is. So this can be calculated. One second. Okay, I am leaving here. So this is how we can solve. So, but not visible. Anupama. So what is not visible? Is it the text or is it the text on a board? So earlier. Anupama, you can talk.
Both, sir. Both are not in here, sir.
Okay, both. Okay. Now you will get it. Okay. So sorry for that. So sum of all quantities, sum of the total all number of all the groups, so total, and the quantities, so total number of all the groups together. So number of numbers should be in denominator and the sum is in the numerator. So that is how we will calculate the weighted average, right? So when coming to the allegations, so the weighted average AW, N1 and N2 are the numbers and averages. A1, A2 are the averages. As I just wrote on a board, just like that, N1 into A1. So N1 into A1 and N2 is a number, that is quantities. So N1, N2, N3, N4, N5 are the numbers. So N1 numbers, A1 is the average. N2 numbers, A2 is the average. A3 average, A4 average. So to find the average of all these averages, first we should be able to calculate the sum. So what is sum? Sum can be calculated by using this. Sum equals to average into number. Average into number. That can be calculated by using sum equals to average into number. Here the average is A1, number is N1, and average is A2 when number is N2. Average is N3 when number is N3. Just like that and so on. So this is just a general term. So to calculate this average, so AW is a weighted average. So sum is, as we found, the average. How can we calculate average? Sum by number. Sum, how can we calculate sum? Based on number of quantities and based on the total sum. So total sum, how can we calculate? Total sum is already there. So how can we calculate? So by product, by multiplying average value into the number of quantities. So number of quantities are here n1, n2, n3, n4 and so on. And averages are here capital A1, capital A2, capital A3, capital A4, just like that. So here n1 into A1, n2 into A2, n3 into A4, just like that. If I add all these, I can get a sum. And what about the total number of quantities? I know that in first group there is number of numbers is n1 and the other group n2, the other group n3. So these are all the numbers. So I can add all together so that I can get all the quantities, number of quantities I can get. So in denominator, all the quantities I can write in the denominator, and in the numerator I will write the total sum. So if it is clear, then type CLR in the comment box. If it is clear, type CLR in the comment box. Yeah, very good, very good. Just like that, just like that. So that average, weighted average is known to us. Suppose, assume that there are few group of numbers. So assume that even it is only two groups. It is only two groups. So in that two groups, there are only two groups. So n1 is the number of quantities and a1 is the average. A1 is the average, and here n2 is the number of numbers and a2 is the average. And as well, we suppose we know that the weighted average is known to us, that is AW. So if weighted average is known to us, then the weighted average is in the middle of the other two averages. Generally, each and every time the average lies between the maximum value as well as the minimum value. This theory is you should able to understand, but while solving the problems, these concepts should be in the behind the curtain. But to solve the problems, you should able to know how can we solve faster. If you are clear, see in the comment box. If you are clear till now, see in the comment box. If you are clear, very good Sadik, very good Sushmita, Priya, Aravind, Anupama, Madhavi, Yogita, very good, very good. So even we can able to know the ratio by using the normal mathematical method, that is n1 is a number, n2 is a number. The ratio between n1 and n2 can be calculated by using n1 and n2 can be calculated by using a2 minus aw, that is weighted average. Aw is weighted average. AW minus A1. A1 is a normal average which is given to you, and AW is a weighted average which we already calculated. So we already calculated, or that is given in the question. So this is a general rule. How can we calculate? By using a mathematical process. By using mathematical process. So by this I can calculate the ratio. I can calculate the ratio. But based on this logic, that is cheaper and dearer, the average is in the middle, dearer minus average, so the average minus cheaper. This is again the other structural method, a logical method, that is the process, that is the procedure, and by using that procedure we have just made this and everybody is using this. So it is better to use the cheaper and dearer. Here don't take it as a cheaper and dearer, take it as a lesser average, the dearer is the more average. So that can be calculated. So by While solving the questions, we will come to know how we should solve the problems. Till now, if you are very clear and if you are with me regarding the concept of the allegation, just type yes in the comment box. Type yes in the comment box. Very good, Sadik. Very good, Arvind. Sushmita, Yogita, Reshma, Priya. Very good. So moving to the next. So we are taking one question here. The question is 10 kg of wheat costing 12 rupees and 15 kg 20 rupees. So the number of quantities here, 10 kg, one is 10 kg, that is quantity 1, and quantity 2, that is another is 15 kg. So here what we understood is 10 kg is one set, 15 kg is another set. And while coming to the price here, one is 12, the other is 20. So these are the prices as well as the quantities. Then are mixed. Find the average cost of the mixture price. So the quantity is given, the price is also given, then we are asked to calculate the average price. So let me know if you can calculate. This is directly a weighted average. So 12 into 10 plus 15 into 20 divided by total quantity. One is 10 kg, the other is 15 kg, total kgs is 25 kg. So if I calculate this, I will get my answer. Let me know the answer. Type your answer in the comments. So just what I had done, I just multiplied the first quantity into first price plus second quantity into second price whole divided by, because at present I got the total sum in rupees what I have invested. What that is not just me, 12.4. Few said, Anupama said it's a 12.4. Okay. $16.8, Priya. 16.8. Okay. Okay. So that is based on the weighted average. So 120, 12 into 10 is 120 and 15 into 20 is 300. 300 plus 120 is 420 divided by 25. 25 16 times 0.8. So this is the answer if I follow the weighted average method. What about the allegation? Here, if I follow the allegation, the ratio between the two quantities, first quantity and the second quantity. So the logic is very simple. The more price is 20. 20 minus the weighted average. I don't know the weighted average, that we should calculate. So 10 by 15 equals to 20 minus the average which I have to calculate divided by the same average minus the least price, that is 12. So it should be in the middle. This is what the other logic. So is there any other alternative approach to calculate? Right. So the other is 10 kg and price is 12 and 20 kg. So 15 kg and 10 kg. So this is the weight, this is the price. If you are with me, so first is the weighted average, this is the method, this is the procedure of allegations, and these two are very clear. If you are clear about these two, then please type CLR in the comment box. type CLR in the comment box. If you are clear regarding these two methods, type CLR in the comment box. Very good, very good, very good. Right. Now we'll come to know the logical approach. How can we calculate? So the prices are 12 and 20. The prices are 12 and 20. So take this 15 kg and 10 kg and 15 kg, 12 and 20. 12 and 20. So definitely the answer should be in the middle of 12 and 20. If your options consist more than 20 or less than 12, so definitely that is not going to be your answer. If you are clear, if you are with me, W in the comment box. So that is the first step you should think. So if it is more than 20, the option consists more than 20, you should not select, eliminate the options. If the option consists less than 12, you should eliminate the options. That's it. Right? So that is the first basic approach. The other is there are a lot of possibilities in the middle, and when coming to the in the middle, what is the middle value of 10 and 20, 12 and 20? So without doing any piece of calculations, you can able to tell, because the numbers are very small. 12 and 20 is very simple. 12 plus 20 by 2 is the answer. If you are clear, type CLR. If you are not clear, type N in the comment box. If you are clear, CLR in the comment box. If you are not clear, type N in the comment box. Very good, Yogita. Very good. So everybody is clear. So what is the middle number? 12 plus 20, in the middle it should be 16. So just make one taraz. So generally the taraz consists 2 vessels. So in one vessel, you will generally in a kirana shop, in one vessel you will keep weights, the other vessel you will keep the products. Yes or no? If yes, yes in the comment box. If yes, yes in the comment box. If yes, yes in the comment box. Very good, very good. So here one is 10 kg, the other is 15 kg. Which side is more weight? Which side is more weight? Which side is more weight? Is 15 more or 10 more? Type only the more weight. 15 kg. Very good, very good. So the answer option more than 16 should be your answer. I am just making you, how can we guess the answers? I am not calculating here. I am just making you understand how can you guess the answers. So the answer should be in the middle of 12 and 16. Answer should be in the middle of 12 and 16. Yes or no? If yes, type yes in the comments. If you are not at all agreed, type N in the comment box. If yes, type yes in the comment box. Very good, very good, very good. Very good. 16 and 20. It should be in the middle of 16 and 20. Yes, very good. So understand the weight of 10 kg and weight of 15 kg. Assume that this is also, the 15 kg is also 10 kg plus 5 kg. 10 kg plus 5 kg. 10 kg plus 5 kg. If you are clear, just think. 15 kg is, I am just taking the first 10 kg. Please understand what I am telling now. The first 10 kgs is the 12 rupees. So I am keeping as a one set. The second 15 kgs. I am keeping first 10 kgs, later 5 kgs. So this 5 kgs we will think later, but at present we will think only regarding the first 10 kgs, next 10 kgs. So till now, if you are with me, W in the comment box. Till now, if you are with me, W in the comment box. Very good, very good. So the first quantity is 10, the second quantity is also 10, the third quantity, the newly created by us, is 5. That is, keep it aside. Just to think, without a pen, how can we solve? This is what we are going to learn here. So the first 10, it's 12, the second 10, it's 20. Now 10 and 12 and 20, the answer is 16 for these two. So at present, if I combine, it's 20. 20 kg, I'll get 16 rupees. 20 kg, I'll get 16 rupees. 20 kg, I'll get 16 rupees. The other 5 kg, I'll get only 20 rupees. I'll get 20 rupees. If you are clear. So this is other approach. So if you are clear, type CLR in the comment box. If you are clear, type CLR in the comment box. So 10 kg and 15 kg. And 12 rupees and 20 rupees. So how I am thinking? I am thinking like it as 10 kg and 5 kg apart. 5 kg apart, right? So these 10 kgs and 10 kgs are equal in nature. I'll just add by 2. So this is 16 rupees. I can get it plus in addition to that, for 5 kg I am getting 20 rupees, but for 5 kg I am getting 20 rupees, but definitely this is 16 plus 4. This is 16 plus 4. If you are clear regarding this 16 and 4, just let me know the answer. If you are clear and understood, type CLR again. If you are clear and understood, CLR in the comment box. CLR in the comment box. Very good, very good, very good. So that means, so this is a 16 and this is a 16, but this 4 is extra. This 4 is extra. For how many kgs? 5 kgs. 5 4s are how much? 5 4s are how much? 5 4s are how much? Yes, 5 4s are, it's 20 rupees. That 20 should be given to each and every quantity, because average means distributing equally. Because average means distributing equally. To distribute, we are following the formula. To distribute, we are following the formula. What is the formula? Sum by number. What is the formula? Sum by number. Sum by number is only one formula, but not the concept. Concept here is distributing equally. So for the first 10 kgs, it is distributed as 16. For the next 10 kgs, again it is distributed at 16. For the next 5 kgs, 16 is distributed, 4 is extra. I am getting 4 extra. So first 10, next 10, next 5, total 25. So it should be divided by 25 plus 16. This is just to understand, make you understand the concept. This is not the procedure to calculate. This is not the procedure to calculate. There are various methods to calculate. Okay, here just I am just making you understand. I am just making you understand how can we get in a faster approach. We can get it very fast, but until and unless if you don't know the concept, you cannot, right? So 20 by 25, it's just a 0.8. So it's a 16.8. This is the other way, the other approach. But here the lot of concepts what you understood. Here please focus on concept rather than the answer. So this way what I am just making, differentiating and distributing, and later I am just adding. So I am doing lot of operations here. So why I am doing and how I am getting, this is what you need to observe here. If you are clear, CLR in the comment box. If you are clear, CLR in the comment box. If you are clear, very good Sadik, very good. Arvind, very good. Priya, very good. Very good. Reshma, Yogita, very good. Now there is another approach to calculate the same question. So that is very important. That is very important. So 10 kg and 15 kg. and the prices are 12 rupees and 20 rupees. Prices are 12 rupees and 20 rupees. So if it is clear, see in the comment box. If it is clear, see in the comment box. Within 2 minutes, within 30 seconds, you can solve it. Please understand how can we solve. So 12 and 20, the average is 16. 12 and 20, the average is 16. So it should be more than 16. That we know already. But what is the difference between 20 and 12? The difference is 8. Yes or no? Yes. So that should be divided. In a ratio 2:3. Why 2:3? Because the quantity here is 10 kg, the quantity there is 3 kg. So it should be 2:3. So 8 by 5. So 2 by 5 into 8, 3 by 5 into 8. So this is in a ratio 2:3. How can we distribute? By just adding 2 plus 3 in denominator and 2 for the 2 quantity, for the 3 for the 3 quantity. So here it's 16 by 5. 16 by 5. What is the value of 16 by 5? What is the value of 16 by 5? 1 is here. It's a 16 by 5 and here it is 24 by 5. What is the value here? Yeah, one is 3.2. The other is 4.8. So now the answer here is 12 plus 4.8 or 20 minus 3.2. Your answer is 16.8. If you are with me, W in the comment box. If you are with me, W in the comment box. If you are with me, very good, very good. So I hope everybody understood. So what is weighted average? What is actual average? What is the allegation? And what is the ratio and how we are distributing and how we are analyzing it properly. So if you are, I hope you are clear. And moving to the next question.
Sir,
Yeah, Shiva.
sir, why did we subtracted 12 from 20? And then
Because
we are
that is
putting this-
we should vary between 12 and 20. As I told you earlier example, so I am taking one taraz and keeping weights generally in a general store, so not electronic, because that won't make you understand clearly. Normal traditional taraz, in one side, one vessel we will keep weights, the other vessel we will keep products. So this is how the weighing method. So to distribute equally, we should use the concept of weight. So if the weight is more, then the price is little tilted in that side. So just like that, here the difference between the lower value and the higher value, that is the deviation. That is the deviation from the least value to the maximum value. So here the deviation is 8. That should be distributed among all. That is, number 1 is 10 kg, number 2 second quantity is 15 kg. How can we distribute among? So because the difference between them is 8, that 8 should be distributed among 10 and 15 based on this weight, and we will add if it is required. If it is least price, we will add it. If it is more, we will subtract it. That's it. I hope you understand, Shiva.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because we are using Zoom, as our students asked me to enter into Zoom, So I just started. So if it is disconnected, I'll start again the session. So please be in line only. Okay. So if it is disconnected, I am going to disconnect now.